Guy McPherson here from GuyMcPherson.com, Nature Bats Last, with a few headlines and a stock market update. But first, in response to the people who think I'm a clown for presenting this information about which I know nothing, I do have a PhD minor in neoclassical economics with a touch of Keynesianism thrown in there. And I've been studying the connection between climate change and economics, specifically with respect to industrial activity, for more than 30 years. So, moving on. This from The Guardian in England. CDC warns of aggressive cannibal rats facing shortage of garbage to eat. Subhead, officials say rats have resorted to open warfare and eating their young as closures reduce edible waste. Most notably, these are the restaurants that are closing, reducing therefore the amount of food that gets thrown out into the dumpster or in the street or in the garbage can. So the rats got nothing to eat except each other, which some would argue has been a good idea all along. From CNN, thousands disregarded health guidance over the weekend despite rising coronavirus cases in more than a dozen states. Coronavirus cases are still on the rise. It's not a hoax. It's not going away. And never mind the second and third wave. We're still in the midst of the first wave. And we're in the midst of it. This thing is not over yet. And yet, thousands of people are still going to the beach, ignoring the obvious evidence. From the Texas Tribune, when they lost their jobs, they lost their health insurance during a pandemic. And the only thing that really matters in light of all that is hope. Right? Hope is the big story all the time. From CNBC, what to watch today, Dow to soar on coronavirus vaccine hopes. Hopes, prayers, a little bit of wishful thinking thrown in there, and sure enough, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is up about 600 points at the open. Here we are, 9:32 in the morning Eastern Time. Hopes, prayers, thoughts, wishes, it's all coming true now because I live really close to Disney World.